there are times when I'm writing, like doing the prologue, I'm choosing like, you know what? I don't know how they get into the trials, but there's a scene right now in the trials. I just want to write it out. And then it's like, okay, so now let me see what happened in the beginning. I'm like, okay, now I got a little beginning going on here. And then like I start going back and forth. I'm like, ooh, now I can imagine this scene going on. So then I add something to the trials that I wasn't expecting before. And then like another thing layers. And I'm like, oh wait, there's something we talked about like 5 Zoom meetings ago. And now that's coming back to mind.
Yeah.
So it's like, I kind of let go of the plot at that point for
Good.
me. Like, cause it's like, then there might be some different things, but there are like key ideas. Like for example, Enlil having a strong impression of guilt without even realizing it is like I think foundational to the story. So like that I'll build into it, and I think luckily it seems really natural so far.
Good.
How it's going, like it doesn't seem too contrived, the idea. So I'm like, okay, so maybe that does work a little bit. And I just keep going back and forth. Like I was doing a little bit more in the beginning today. When I began, I was in the middle. Then at some point during the middle, I'm like, oh, now I can see how the ending is going to look like. And then I'm like building this arc and like a story within the first chapter of the story, the prologue. Was there like something that like stuck out for you at all, or like?
Trying, you know what it is, since we know what the overarching points are that we want to hit, like the accident, the execution, the escape, the capture, trying to get there. I feel like now that I'm writing, I'm like, oh my god,
It's massive. It's a massive undertaking. Yeah, I know.
But like it's